Hi, good afternoon. Devorah Harow here from the Wellness Center, Beit Roga Wellness Center. And I wanted to talk today about the Accelerated Healing Program. I was going to do a video just to put up on the webpage for the Accelerated Healing Program, and I said, I'll do a live stream and then everyone can hear about it. So how do you know the Accelerated Healing Program is for you? What is the Accelerated Healing Program? Basically, it's for you if you are a self-aware person, and chances are if you're watching this video, then you are, I can pretty much bet that you are a self-aware person. You know who you are. You're very in touch with who you are and where you want to be going in life. You're growthful. You're a growthful person, and you either know where you want to be going and what it is you want to be doing, but don't know how to get there, or you know there's something more that's there for you to get in life. You have a dream, or you want to have a dream. You're just not sure what that is, where you're supposed to be going, what's missing. It feels like something's missing. And it's just all like a confusion, a big haze. I know how that feels. I was there 3 years ago. I had an amazing life. I loved my life, but I just felt like there was something missing. And it started me on a tremendous path that has led me here today. And it was an awakening. It was, everyone is on a healing path. Everyone is on a growthful path. We are part of nature. And it is the nature of nature to evolve. There is continual growth. There is no standing still. At every moment, a blade of grass is growing. The clouds are forming and moving. Winds are moving. The butterflies are flapping their wings to keep things growing, to keep the winds going. There's just constant evolution. And it's the same with us. So you are already on your path to your greatness, to your greatest self. But sometimes we're disconnected. We are taught to trust our brains and not our intuition. We are taught to trust experts and not ourselves. And we are taken out of nature and into, we're kept more inside, more indoors, more technology. Things are just distracting us more and more from nature and from ourselves, from focusing on ourselves. And so basically, the way I see it, the way I do this, and the way I see this working for you, if this calls to you, is you're already there. You're already on that path. And I'm there to help give you the tools to wake up to that path, to have more of an awareness of where you're going, to push the clouds aside, to help you get in touch with your dreams if you don't already know what they are, because they're there. They're there. And just getting in touch with those dreams, getting in touch with those goals, and really getting in touch with yourself. You are your best guide. And that is a theme throughout whatever plan we set for you. You are your best guide. And following your intuition is always going to be what's best for you. But some of us don't know what that sounds like. We've lost touch with our intuition. But it's there. It's there. And I give you the tools how to get in touch with that. And you discover how decision-making gets so easy and effortless and quick when you are in touch with your intuition, because your intuition is always right, and all you have to do is listen. And that's the challenge. The challenge is trusting the intuition and always following it, because we're often tempted to follow our brains or the experts or what someone else wants, and just following our intuition is always going to lead us to the right place. And then once you are more aware of what that path is and where you're headed and where you want to be going, while you're getting there, healing is going to come up. That's inevitable, because in order to be our highest best selves, there's clearing that we need to do. Just like the trees right now are getting ready to drop their leaves in order to bring new growth in for the coming spring, there's that time that we need to let go of things that no longer serve us, things that might be holding us back, programs that aren't helping us get to our highest best self, habits, relationships, so many different things that are holding us back. And I'll just give you an example. It just popped up right now. I was in a job. This was my dream. My dream was to have a practice, work from home, work with kids. And I was in a job that I found it was challenging for me to leave the house. Really, really challenging for me to leave the house. I really like being home, being with my kids, really being in touch more with my core life. And I felt like getting out of the house to work really disconnected me from that. And I started working from home part-time here and there. And then God really made it so uncomfortable for me to be at work and made crazy stuff happen that was so unlike. It was just so clear that it was a sign. It was just things that were happening that were just wacko. That was just like, okay, you need to get out of here. And it pushed me to my dream. So things are constantly happening to push you towards your dreams. Sometimes they seem difficult and uncomfortable, like felt like you're being pushed out of a job. But it's always, always just to put you back in the direction, to keep you in the direction of where you need to be going. So showing you the perspective of that there's always, always a calm at the end of a storm. There's always a treasure to be found at the end of chaos. Recognizing that the healing path, while it is challenging, challenges are not obstacles. Challenges are there. Pain is there to teach us a lesson. Always. There is always a lesson. There is no pain that is there just for you to suffer. It is to teach you something. And all of these tools and more, I have so many different ways that I help people discover this. And everyone's journey is personal, and every program that I set up is unique to each person's journey, obviously, because we're all unique and we all have our own special role to play here. And so if you join me for an accelerated healing experience, basically I will be here to support you moving forward on your journey. And the healing that you will find and the transformation that you will find will be life-changing. And I call it accelerated because really as soon as you recognize that alignment, you're in that alignment, but as soon as you recognize that alignment, as soon as you really get in touch with yourself and are willing to take the steps necessary to move forward. Sometimes we feel like our feet are just glued to the ground. We're comfortable where we are. It's hard to move forward, or we're paralyzed in a situation where we feel like we can't quit that job or move or take the next step. We're not sure what that next step should be. Once we do that, once we get clarity and start moving forward on our path, then everything it's just miraculous. What happens after that is miraculous. And I can tell you so many stories. I'll try to put up some testimonials later, but it's really... Okay, sorry, a call just came through. Anyway, so if this calls you, then just go to my website, beitroga.com, and go to the Accelerated Healing Program and just click on the button, yes, you want this, and we'll get started. Or you can PM me or put a comment below. But I look forward to seeing you. If this is what's calling you, then it's going to be a great experience. I really look forward to working with you. In the meantime, have a great day. And if you have any questions, just give me a shout out and we can set up a session, get your questions clarified, and get started. All right. Have a great day.